Alrighty, beautiful people. In today's psychological lecture, we're going to be covering how to get out of the break-even stage. Now, this is a very important one that I've been getting the question a lot, basically from other people, just saying, "Hey, Salman, I've been trading for a while. I've been in the break-even stage. Don't really know what to do." Right? So, the biggest thing I want you guys all to realize is not to be a shit muncher and sit there and say, "I have a problem. What do I do?" Instead of actually sitting there to try to solve it yourself, right? And the way to build the skill set of being able to solve any problem inside of day trading within your own trading, right, is to be able to reflect and dissect what the individual problem is, right? Me no like no guy or gal that can't solve their own fucking problems, right? It's literally like it's embarrassing, gets me irritated, right? Because like let me put it into your guys' perspective. When I hear you guys say, "Hey Salman, I don't know what to do," or say, "Hey Salman," it's like me thinking that like you guys are just sitting there like, "Hey Salman, I don't know what to do," and then just scrolling TikTok, and I'm like, "Bro, like why don't you take the time to try to figure it out yourself and then come to me with the problem that's causing you to be a break-even trader?" Right? So what I mean by this is like I'll ask people, I'm like, "Hey, like, okay, well, what's the things that you typically recognize that is causing you to be a break-even trader?" And they're like, "Well, I don't know." And it's like, bruv, stop being a fucking dickhead and go figure out what the problem is that is leading you to be a break-even trader. And this is applicable for almost all problems inside of day trading. "Hey, Salman, I overtrade." Okay, well, what causes you to overtrade? Well, I trade Asia. Bruv, why are you trading Asia? Right? And the faster you can come up with these solutions for these problems, the faster you become profitable, right? So in this video, I'm going to just list like what I've noticed from the vast majority of people. I mean, the biggest reason I would say the vast majority of people are break-even traders is days in which they typically lose the most. Now, how would you go about identifying this problem? You would go by identifying this problem by looking at your journal, right? And looking at which days your P&L journal, or sorry, P&L calendar, right? Majority of funded firms offer this. Majority of brokerages offer this. Look at your calendar, look at the P&L over the time horizon of a 30-day time frame. Look at the days in which you typically lose the most. Those days typically, right? You'll make, on Monday, you'll lose $500. On Tuesday, you'll make 200. On Wednesday, you'll make 200. On Thursday, you'll make 200. And then Friday, you'll lose another 500. And then you end up down on the week. Whereas if you just avoided Monday and Friday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you would have been up $600 on the week, right? So you need to dissect based off of your trading strategy, your model, what are the times and days specifically you tend to lose the most. The characteristics of those days mean you should not be executing that day, right? Because if I were to say, okay, hey, you execute Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right? And Tuesday and Friday are the days in which you lose the most. Okay, what do you think my advice would be to you? You think I would say, hey, yeah, if you lose the most on those days, continue trading those days? No. You say, okay, all right. Well, let me look at my journal. Let me look at my trading calendar and trading P&L calendar. Okay, well, I've identified. Okay, on Mondays and Fridays, I typically trade London, and that's when I lose the most. So let me switch Mondays and Fridays to New York AM or New York PM, or let me just not trade Mondays and Fridays, and then let me prioritize Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday AM session. Right? Because majority of these problems, I want you guys to realize they're very easily solvable. You just need to put in the work and recognize and self-reflect specifically on asking yourself, okay, well, I've noticed typically I lose the most on this day on a month-to-month basis, right? I guarantee you, right, if you were to go back into your journal and your trading P&L calendar, right, and you go look at the last 3 months, you're going to find those days in which you lose the most. Now, what is your solution? Just to not even look at the charts that day and to have the discipline to step away for that day, right? I want you guys to realize trading problems are very easy and so easily solvable. What's not easy is to have the discipline to be able to not do the thing that you know you should not be doing. So what that means is like, okay, the direct solution to overtrading is saying, okay, well, just let me not click the button. It's very easy to do. But when it comes to the discipline aspect, that's where it gets difficult, which this can also cause you to be a break-even trader. A lot of you guys are in the shoes right now where you guys have a very well-established strategy. You know your strategy in depth. You know how to make money with your strategy. You know every aspect about your strategy. The problem is you don't have the discipline to step away based off of the criterias of your strategy. Now, what have I been screaming in your guys' face this entire time on YouTube? To find the external discipline, and then that will trail internally. So what that means in basic English, if you can't make your bed, you can't step away when you take a loss. If you can't put the laundry away, you can't step away, right? Very simplistic shit. And it's so easy. It's like you just need to get that baseline. If you can just apply yourself 1, 2, 3 weeks, right? And you start building all this discipline that then will correlate, right? I've been getting even people DMing me saying, having the audacity. These motherfuckers will DM me, hey Salman, I've been doing external discipline, but I still can't step away. And I'll ask them, hey, how long have you been watching my videos for and practicing external discipline? Oh, it's been a week. Bruv. A week? You're gonna give up and you're gonna think, oh, it's not working. After a week? You deserve to fail if that's your thought process, bro. What the fuck do you think this is? You think you're gonna apply a solution to a problem and after 3 days of trading, oh yeah, I'm gonna be profitable now, easy. No. You gotta go through the grit, figure it the fuck out, find out what your problems are, create solutions to them, apply yourself every single day, and that's how you get out of the break-even stage. Right? It's not, and it never will be this thing, and trading is this thing of just like, oh yeah, okay, I just do this one thing, boom, 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 and then I make money, or I just click a button, I start making $1 million a year, it's easy. No. It's not that, and it never will be. Whatever shit munching guru told you that on YouTube is a fucking dickhead. Right? That's why I tell you guys, be very careful on who you're consuming information from, because literally 95% of these guys literally chat shit to you guys, to your face. Oh yeah, guys, it's gonna be easy. There's a fucking bee flying around right now. Almost just killed me. But oh yeah, guys, it's gonna be easy. Trading's gonna be easy. You just gotta do one set thing. You do this one strategy, and it's easy. Supply and demand, dick and ball strategy, Bullock shit and fuck strategy. Bruv. You ask yourself through the screen right now. Ask yourself, do you think trading is that easy? Do you think it's not a game of deeply rooted psychological issues and creating solutions to those psychological issues, because the way that your thought process is depends on obviously how much money you're gonna make? Do you think, right? Do you think as a whole, oh yeah, psychology doesn't matter, my thought process doesn't matter, with a career where your thought process allows you to make X or set amount of money, right? And depending on how well you think is how much you get paid. That's how trading works. That's how it's always worked, and that's how it will always work. Why is there investors that make billions of dollars in a year, right? And there's people that can't even crack 150K funded account. Do you think those high-ranking, high-level individuals don't have pure psychological control to be able to execute flawlessly, like a fucking sniper? You understand how much stress taking a $1 billion individual position is? You think your 50K fucking simulated funded account's stressful as fuck? Imagine taking a $1 billion position with other people's money. You think they don't have psychological control? You don't think they don't prioritize psychological control? You don't think they do things that better their psychology? What do you think? It's like Wolf of Wall Street and they're fucking jerking it? No. So that being said, once you have this thought process that now you understand, okay, trading is a game of I get paid for how much I think. How are you going to get yourself to think in a more clear and positive manner? Doing shit you fail to do right now. Look how beautiful it is outside right now. I'm out sitting chatting shit on a YouTube video. It's beautiful out. Sun's not out, but it's calm. The birds are chirping and shit. It's beautiful. But you need to start prioritizing these things. Go outside, touch grass, hang out with your family, boost your serotonin levels, enjoy life more. And when you start to adopt this thought process of actual gratitude and gratefulness throughout this life, paired with obviously focusing on all your external discipline every single day, paired with tweaking and bettering your strategy and your ability to gauge price action, that's how you get out of the break-even stage. You don't enjoy you hate every aspect of your life right now. Why do you think you've never seen progression? I know, because I was the same way. I hated the car I drive. I hated the food I eat. I hated how I looked. I hated going to the gym. I hated everything. I hated everything and everyone in my life. I fucking hated everyone. And I had such a negative outlook on life, and I said, oh, fuck this dude, fuck that dude. I hate this person, I hate that person. That's why whenever I get hate on my page, right, through TikTok or YouTube, whatever, I already know, I'm like, damn, this person is fucking, life sucks. Because I used to be that guy. I used to sit there and just hate on people constantly. Be like, oh, this guy's a fucking dickhead. All right? You don't like your life. You genuinely don't enjoy your life. You don't like your life. You don't work hard. You don't focus on discipline. You don't enjoy life. You don't take in and soak up the sun and say, how am I going to think in a more positive manner? Because I know the more positive and optimistic I think, the better that's going to lead my trading ability, the better that's going to boost my psychology, and then that in turn will then make me more money, right? I look at the same chart as you. I trade some of my Discord members. I trade the same strategy as you, but I make a shit ton more money than you. And there's reasoning behind that. And the whole reasoning on why that is because my psychology and the way that I think and my outlook on life and my relationship with God and my external discipline habits are just better than yours. Hate me or like me, right? For all of you guys that are watching me, hate me or like me, I'm more disciplined than you. I work out better than you. I drive my car better than you. I focus on my relationship with God more than you. I don't allow my mind to manipulate the thoughts that come into my head. I enjoy my life. I soak up the sun. And it's hard to, I'm not going to lie to you guys, it's hard to do these things when you have no money in your bank account, especially if you're worried about, hey, I need to get fucking paid, right? It's very hard to do this. It's very hard to practice these things when you're dead broke, you have no money in your bank account, and you're a break-even trader just fucking struggling and irritated so much that why am I not seeing progression? I know how to trade my strategy. I know it works. I know everything will work. It just needs this, there's something missing. Right? There's something missing internally. And my YouTube channel as a whole is all the things that you know you are missing. And I'll be honest with you guys, you need to ask yourself, like, how are you going to get to that stage of just pure bliss, right? Clear mindset, clear thought process, nothing affects you, nothing gets you mad. Because when I was broke, the reason why I was broke is just shit would just get me mad all the time. Someone would cut me off on the road and I would go cut back in front of them and brake check them because of how angry I was at my life. And that's the same reason why majority of everyone else is broke. Because little minor things happen and you start giving the most fuck about it. Like, it doesn't even matter, G. You're on this life for what, 60, 70, 80 years? If you even make it there? If you don't get fucking hit by a train when you're 20 or 30, God forbid. So why do you care so much? Why are you so irritated right now? Why are you so angry? I'm such a break-even trader. I'm such a bad trader. I fucking hate trading. It fucking sucks. I hate it. Why? Why do you care so much? Why don't you step back, take a deep breath, learn to be grateful for what you have, because you can be a Palestinian child getting fucking shred to pieces when watching his family get shred to pieces with a machine gun. Yet you're in a first world country, you live a beautiful life, your mom and dad are healthy and alive. Maybe you don't like them. Maybe you do. The sun is out. Not right now. For me, I'm still making it fucking work. But this is what I'm saying is, like, this life is so beautiful and awesome for you to fatigue yourself. Right? There's this thing, it's called stress fatigue, right? If you're constantly worried about something, like, oh, I have this internal, like, oh, I'm not profitable. I need to be profitable. I need to be profitable. You're fatiguing yourself to then think more clearly, which then in turn leads you to be an unprofitable or break-even day trader. You don't think properly. And look, I know what you guys are thinking in your heads right now. I know exactly what you guys are thinking. Oh, mindset doesn't matter. Bro, how is mindset going to get me more dollars into my bank account? I was the exact same way. I thought the exact same way as all of you. I did the same actions as all of you. I understand. I used to watch these videos of these guys preaching mindset, and I'd be like, dude, this guy's a fucking jackass. He doesn't know shit. I'm trying to get paid. How the fuck am I going to get paid? That was my thought process. I know that's your guys' thought processes too. But what I'm telling you is this is the shift. This is the shift. This is how you get really good. This is how you think better. This is how you enjoy life. This is how you remove depression. This is how you get rid of all of these things. It's just constant. gratitude, being grateful for what you have, paired with extreme discipline to continuously work every day. That's what gets you to the next stage and the next level. Getting out of being break-even day trader. Having psychological control. Not over trading, not over leveraging. Because you finally understand after years of doing this, after years of failure, I don't want to overtrade. You know what? I'm going to wake up today, I just don't want to overtrade. You know what? I'm going to wake up today and I don't want to over leverage. I don't want to do these things because I know this is exactly what's keeping me underwater. This is exactly why I've never seen progression in trading. So you know what? I'm going to just make the initiative today to enjoy life, to be very grateful for what God has given me. And on top of that, I'm going to just make the conscientious decision of I don't want to over leverage anymore. I don't want to overtrade anymore because I understand that's exactly what's keeping me from every single goal that I want out of day trading. That's what has kept me in the same position. The reason why all these dorks on social media say, oh, day trading is a scam, day trading doesn't work, is because of the fact that no one in the world has the discipline to step away after a loss. No one has the discipline to say to themselves, why am I struggling right now and how do I fix this? Instead of trying to look for a one-step solution on YouTube. Oh, it's my strategy. Okay, let me go watch a YouTube video. Maybe this guy will fix me. No. Brochacho. Fucking dickhead. That's not how it works. It's not how it's ever worked. You need to sit down and reflect and analyze on what is keeping you underwater. And if you're truthful with yourself and you've been doing this for a couple of years and you know your strategy works, majority of the times it's over trading, over leveraging. So why don't you just wake up every single day and say to yourself, I don't want to over leverage anymore. I don't want to over trade anymore. Today's a new day. I'm going to lock in and I'm going to finally take initiative. I'm going to be very grateful for what God has bestowed into my life because I could be a Palestinian child that got his family shred to pieces, right? But yet I'm in a first world country. I have the same opportunity as everyone else. I'm going to sit here and genuinely try my best and work hard every single day and better my life. And from there, maybe I actually will see progression. Spoiler alert, you actually do start seeing progression once you actually take that initiative. But if you're just sitting there and just hopeless and DMing me on TikTok, hey Salman, I can't stop over trading. What should I do? Bruv, you didn't even try. You didn't even try. And you're coming to me asking me for help. You did not even try. Now, this is the same reason why the demographic of day traders failing is so high. This is the same reason why the demographic of business owners fail, right? You guys want statistics? Go look at how many entrepreneurs make over 7 figures a year. It's a very small percentage. So you need to be delusional no matter what. If you want to achieve success in this world, you're going to have to be delusional, right? And I know the title was How to Fix a Break-Even Day Trader, and I ended up going on a complete tangent of just randomness. But to be honest with you, everything that I mentioned in this video will actually solve you being a break-even day trader and even an unprofitable day trader. And if I could tell you guys and simplify it in one sentence, what would actually create a solution for you being a break-even day trader is to sit down and reflect within your individual trading strategy, and your individual psychology, what is causing me and what is leading me to be a break-even day trader. My first example in the beginning of this video, majority of people are break-even day traders because they lose money on set dates, right? Go back, if majority of you guys trade on TopStep. TopStep offers a P&L calendar. Go look at the last 3 months on your P&L calendar. Oh, well, I noticed I lose the most amount of money on Mondays and Fridays. So what would your solution be? Instead of DMing me, asking me, hey, Salman, how do I fix being a break-even day trader? Well, why don't you take the time to sit down and actually reflect and say, okay, well, I'm a break-even day trader or I'm an unprofitable day trader because I lose the most amount of money on Mondays and Fridays. So what do you think I'm going to tell you, my friend? Because the solution's right in front of your face. What do you think I'm going to tell you? To continue trading Mondays and Fridays? No. I would sit down and I would say to you, okay, G, right? You've noticed you lose $500 on Monday, $500 on Friday, but you make $500 Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or you make $200 Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So what would your solution be? Oh, okay, let's Captain Obvious this, right? Let me say, actually, let's not trade Mondays and Fridays, and maybe that will remove the aspect of you being a break-even day trader. Oh, thanks, Salman. That makes so much sense. But you don't even need me. You could have sat there and genuinely reflect and actually try your best and actually try and sit there and say, okay, well, what are my problems? And I'm telling you, if you don't do this now, you're going to be fucking depressed. This trading shit's no joke. The emotions you feel from it, how fucked you get mentally, it's no joke. It genuinely is not. So do this now instead of later. The analogy I always repeat on my YouTube channel is what? I can tell you that stove is hot. You need to actually be able to touch that stove. And then once you're burnt, you're going to recognize, hey, the stove is actually really hot. So I'm telling you this with all the bones and ounces of blood in my body right now. Do this now before you have to burn yourself on the stove to recognize the stove's actually hot. And if you don't do it now, and you lack the discipline to do it now, you're going to watch all of your peers pass you in real time. You're going to watch everyone keep being more successful than you, and you're going to hate your life. And that's what my life was for a very long duration of time, until I actually took the initiative to say, you know what, I'm fucking sick of this. I'm going to change my habits now. Instead of tomorrow, instead of next week, instead of next month. Oh, okay, well, May's halfway in, so I'm going to wait 2 weeks until I buy another funded account. Or I'm gonna wait 2 weeks until I start going to the gym. Okay, well, I get out of school in 2 weeks, so I'm gonna go start going to the gym in 2 weeks. You are gonna fail. I promise you, I can guarantee you one thing, you will fail. In every aspect, in any aspect of your life at all, you're gonna fail. I promise you. So take the initiative now and stop waiting. Some people DM me, say, Salman, I'm gonna join your Discord because my strategy is not that good. I'm gonna join it if I blow this funded account in 2 weeks. My G, why are you waiting to fail to take initiative with your life? Right? And I'm not even saying this to promo my Discord. I don't give a fuck. You buy my Discord, you don't, I don't care. I'm saying this because the words that come out of your mouth are a self-reflection for exactly how you think and act. We can agree on that. So if I know it's going to take you 2 weeks to fail to change habits, it's the same thing with trading, it's the same thing with the gym, it's the same thing with every aspect of your life. Oh, Salman, I'm going to wait 2 weeks to join your Discord if I either blow this funded account or pass it. Why are you waiting for failure to take action with your life? Has that ever made sense in the world? No, it has not. So you have control of your life. You have the ability to change your life now. You just need to take a step forward instead of repeating the same habits over and over and over and over again. So the solution's right in front of your face. I put all the solutions in front of your face. I literally have probably covered every single problem in trading. And at this point, these YouTube videos are just on repeat of just explaining the same thing over again so it can get through your thick skull. So ask yourself, what do you want out of this life? Do you actually want change, or are you okay just staying in the exact same position that you've been in life? And ask yourself these things. And once you've come to a conclusion of actually reflecting and say, okay, you know what, Salman, I actually want change out of my life. I want to change the habits. I want to create external discipline. I'm going to join your Discord because I know my strategy's buns. I know I trade, and I trade really bad. So I'm going to learn from someone who actually knows what they're talking about, has proven students' results. Go on my YouTube, go watch any interview from any one of my Discord members that hit 20, 30, 40K a month. You just have to try, G. You just have to try. You just have to take a step forward and actually try with your life. And if you don't, and you don't do it now, you're going to be in the exact same shoes that you've been in. And it's going to be a constant loop. And you're going to try your best, and as time goes longer and farther and farther and farther, you won't be able to break the loop. And it'll become more difficult to break the loop. And you're going to keep practicing the bad habits that are keeping you underwater in terms of unprofitability, and you won't be able to break the cycle, and the cycle will keep going, keep going, keep going, until you end up looking up at your life and you're 35, 40 years old working at a mattress firm or a fucking McDonald's. And then you're going to sit there and say, damn, should have listened to Salman when I was only 18, 17, 19, 20. Should have took action. Or you could just sit there and go work at mattress firm while a gardener has a fun way with your wife. And your kid ends up becoming fucking a Tron. I don't make the rules. This is how life works. Unfortunately, that's someone's actual reality. Sitting there while their wife cheats on them and their son turns into a Tron. Fucking sucks, G. Tough luck. And I don't really have empathy for those people. Because they had the same hours that I did. They had the same hours as you did. They had the same hours as my Discord members did. And my Discord members even came in a worse position than them. Some of my Discord members are from rural areas getting fucking payouts. So no, I don't have any empathy for people. Because I know how easy it is to actually win. You just need to take a step forward. All right, my loves. I love you guys. I wish the best upon all of you guys. I hope this psychological lecture allowed you to wake up in your brain and actually start taking action and taking a step and a leap forward for you to start actually seeing progression. And anyways, I hope you enjoy your weekend. I hope it's an actual productive weekend and not you just saying, oh, it's the weekend, I'm going to scroll TikTok like a dickhead. Fucking rough. I made a TikTok earlier of saying, like, caught you doom scrolling. What the fuck are you doing? You're broke. And motherfuckers commenting, oh, it's the weekend. It's the weekend. You're a dickhead, bro. You're a dickhead. You don't get days off, unfortunately. It's the hard reality. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next lecture. You guys know where to find me if you need to DM me, ask me questions. Later.